Chapter 1. Social Skills. What are they? Children enter this world relying on others. For the first few months, they rely completely on others for feeding and changing. As their senses begin to sharpen, they start to make sense of the world around them, get accustomed to the familiar faces around, and begin to form a bond. They become picky, like preferring to be in the arms of a sibling or relative instead of a stranger, feel anxiety, fear, and stress when separated for long. It is the time when they start to have social interactions with the people around them. The next couple of years, referred to as the toddlerhood, and are more about knowing themselves. They start to desire and demand things, notice and imitate actions and behaviors, and explore the world around, once again by relying on their five senses. As they start kindergarten, they are presented with many opportunities to develop social skills. For instance, they learn to share things with others, form proper sentences to communicate better, and learn to label the many emotions they go through. If all goes well and they pick up fairly well, they continue to grow, both cognitively and socially. Social skills allow us to deal with others in a sophisticated and healthy manner. It is what keeps interactions positive and nurturing. Children with effective social skills, be it in the communication, listening, or anger management area, can express themselves more clearly, respectfully, and in a calm manner. They are empathetic and show concern and worry about the feelings of others. They know when to listen and behave. They know how to regulate their emotions. They own up to their mistakes and don't blame others for their shortcomings and wrong estimations. Our kids learn social skills via experiences and interactions they have with the people around them. These include their parents, peers, friends, and relatives. The development of social skills is essential for several reasons. For example, they help kids prosper and thrive for a successful, more fulfilling life on their futures. It also helps them create a roadmap of how they wish to follow their heart and give their passions the ignition they need to become a reality. They also teach kids how to avoid negative emotions, or at least prevent themselves from overreacting to them, or letting them overpower them and alter their behavior from positive to negative. Social skills give them opportunities to grow and have meaningful relationships too. Not to forget, the good our children are at exhibiting social skills, the more confident they will be and exercise more control of their lives. The development of social skills also prepares them for a self-reliant life. After all, we can't always be ahead of them, navigating their path for them and saving them from falling in dark and hidden pit holes. They have to take the reins in their hands someday, so why not set them on the right path from today? Why not give them what they need so that they no longer have to rely on others for it? It seems rather wise and logical, doesn't it? Think about it. When they display good manners, are good at taking instructions and following suit, they become more aware of themselves and their surroundings. They learn how to deal with different people in different ways. It is their key to opening the gateway of enhanced experiences and increases their chances of success and happiness. When they feel more in control of their life and feel all set to steer their way forward, we become the ones to cheer for them in the stands. We don't hold their hand or drag them through the race of life. They learn to do it themselves. Nothing more can offer the sense of pride all parents secretly crave. They want their kids to talk of the town and be recognized for all the good in their hearts, the decency in their manners, and the excellence in their upbringing. Kids, like most adults, are socially adept. They know how to make friends and show empathy towards others when they sense sadness, anxiety, or hurt. Even if they aren't too friendly and don't engage with people too often, there is little to worry about because social skills can be learned and nurtured with time. In this book, you will come across many such exercises, activities, and games to enhance their social skills and develop them into happy kids. They are super easy to begin with and work well for kids of all ages. Essential social skills in children. No point in discussing the Kardashians or the Hiltons as our children become the ultimate socialites when they have developed good social skills. From the minute they had been born, They had been expanding their social interactions with every gaze, stare, and expressions. They had conversations with their parents and siblings long before they were able to speak full sentences. They have shown anger when deprived of some need, have caused a fuss when told no, and they have smiled and laughed when we made stupid faces at them and whatnot. The point is, they have been showing us that they already are born with nearly all the social skills they would ever need. They just need you to help them understand and enhance them. For instance, if they are frustrated, they want you to make them feel better if they are sad. They want you to make them feel happy and alive again. They know what to do. They just need some tips to be good at them. So, before we head on to the next chapter and talk about the relationship between happiness and social skills in detail, let's do a quick overview of the essential social skills your child needs help with. Number 1. Communication. Effective communication is as essential for kids as it is for adults. Children from a young age should be taught to express themselves comfortably and be good listeners. They must know how to apologize to someone when they have wronged them and listen when schooled over a certain behavior. Number 2. Interpersonal skills. These skills involve the art of sharing, seeking permission, and joining activities. It is about building healthy relationships with everyone without feeling envious, jealous, or bitter. Number 3. Empathy. Empathy is a chance to hear and understand others. It entails being in someone else's shoes and viewing things from their perspective for a change. It is about identification with the feelings of others, and young children must know that too. Number 4. Conflict management. Kids must develop skills that prevent fights and make situations less threatening. They should be taught to reason with logic in a cool manner so that the other person doesn't take offense or engage in a fight. It includes getting to the source of the issue and finding means to work it out without losing patience. Number 5. Problem-solving skills. Kids should be taught to look for solutions to their problems themselves. If required, they should also know how to seek help without feeling ashamed or like a complete failure. Number 6. Patience. This is a hard one to teach, as impatience is the other name of being a kid. They must know when to stay put and be quiet. They must know that others also need to be heard. They must learn to wait for their turn and know how to share. Number 7. Direction. Another pivotal skill is to follow directions and stay away from things they are told to stay away from. Kids who lack these often report behavioral issues later in life and are always getting themselves in trouble. Number 8. Anger management. Knowing the difference between reacting and responding is a crucial aspect of managing anger and frustration. This skill focuses on helping kids learn to express themselves in a calm and composed manner, despite feeling overpowered with negative emotions. Number 9. Acceptance of differences. This is often one of the most underrated skills for kids of today to have. The lack of this skill is what develops bullies. Kids who don't know how to accept and appreciate differences often suffer when building relationships. They feel privileged and disregard anyone that doesn't look like them. They need to be taught that everyone is unique in their way and therefore respected equally.